Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for taking the time to stop by and check out today's video. Today's video is actually going to be about Slippery Elm and the benefits of it. I did make a video on Slippery Elm and the benefits many moons ago, so if you want to see me with pink hair talking about my Slippery Elm experience and things that you can use Slippery Elm for externally and internally, I will leave that link down below. It was a huge hit on my channel, but today I wanted to revisit that topic of Slippery Elm and talk about some new information on it, some additional information about supplements that you can take for it and which ones I recommend. And I wanted to talk more about my personal experience with Slippery Elm and how it helped heal my gut. I also want to make a disclaimer that I am not a doctor, I am not giving medical advice, and I am not making any medical claims about Slippery Elm or the SuperTrees Botanical supplements. They are not a miracle thing, and they will work for some people and may not work for others, but these are just the known benefits through studies and through my own personal experience using Slippery Elm. So let's hop into it, and if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to press the subscribe button and the notification bell, and also give this video a thumbs up. Now let's jump right on in. Slippery Elm may sound like a funny word or a funny name for a tree, but it's no joke when it comes to its natural healing powers. This tree with reddish brownish colored bark grows in the central and eastern US as well as Ontario, Canada, and it's within that inner bark of this Slippery Elm tree that all of these benefits lie. That's where the goods are, guys. Slippery Elm is known for its remedies against many common ailments, and when this inner bark is mixed with water, it forms a gel-like sticky substance, and it sticks and heals and soothes everything it touches. Going back in history, Native Americans used to use Slippery Elm for many healing purposes, as well as to wrap their meat in to prevent it from going bad. And then later on in the American Revolution, American soldiers were using Slippery Elm to heal gunshot wounds. So before I jump into the benefits and many uses for Slippery Elm, I wanted to share a brand with you. They actually are sponsoring this video, and they sent me their supplements of Slippery Elm to try out and share with you guys. So if you want to reap the benefits of Slippery Elm, you need to grab a supplement, and I highly recommend these. The first one's just your straight up Slippery Elm capsule. This is a dietary supplement, and it's just Slippery Elm in vegetable capsules, so it's vegetarian. And you take 1 to 2 capsules 1 to 2 times daily, and you want to take this with 1 to 2 glasses of water. That'll really help the Slippery Elm become more of that gel-like substance, so it will stick to whatever you need it to stick to. I will go into the benefits in a bit. You don't want to take this supplement with any other medications or supplements, just so you can give it its own time to work in your system. I've also opened these in the past and dumped them out and boiled them in water to make a Slippery Elm tea for a sore throat. And in my experience, taking the capsule form of Slippery Elm has been the best way to consume it. The next supplement by SuperTrees Botanicals is a blend, and I would have to say if there was a regular version and like a super duty or an extra version, this would be the extra version of Slippery Elm because it has aloe and marshmallow added to it. So you have those 3 main anti-inflammatory, super soothing ingredients all in one supplement that you just take one time. And this is to be taken as a medication short term. You don't want to take this for longer than 3 days. It's not for continuous use. But you have the aloe in it, which is long-term used for soothing burns and digestive issues and inflammation, as well as a healthy immune system, healthy digestive system, reducing constipation. You have Slippery Elm that does a lot of those same things and will coat your stomach. And marshmallow, which if you've ever seen any kind of like soothing throat teas, you know marshmallow is most likely in it. And you can imagine the coating and the anti-inflammatory soothing benefits that marshmallow has as well. So you have 3 things. This is like super power supplement. If you were to pick between the 2 of them and you're dealing with some short-term intense symptoms, I would definitely choose this one. SuperTrees Botanicals also sells CBD oils with lab sheets that correspond with them on their website, as well as a bunch of other herbal supplements. So I will leave their links down below to their social media, their sites, and a special discount code for you guys to use. So make sure you go over and check out that description box so you don't miss out. Now, what can we use slippery elm bark for today? Let's start off with a more common ailment, especially in these winter months that I hate so much: sore throats and coughs. Slippery elm contains a mucilage. So when it's mixed with water, it becomes like a coating substance. Like I said before, it's like gel-like. So you can imagine this is a really good additive to lozenges, cough drops, and can be used almost like a cough syrup and made into a tea to soothe a sore throat. This substance actually coats the throat, and it does it better than a lot of other things that I've tried in the past. Moving down to heartburn and GERD. Slippery elm may be helpful if you suffer from occasional heartburn or GERD or even indigestion and acid reflux, because it can help coat the esophagus. And in turn, it helps prevent the irritation and inflammation that occurs with those ailments. I'm guessing that you can see a trend here with slippery elm's mucilage healing everything it touches. And it doesn't taste bad either if you're drinking it or consuming it. And what's so great about it is that it is so strong, it can resist stomach acid, so it's able to line the stomach and the intestines, and this is especially beneficial for people who suffer from inflammatory bowel diseases and disorders such as IBS, ulcerative colitis, and Crohn's disease. My personal experience with slippery elm was that a few years ago, actually a while ago now, it's been probably at least 5 years. I think it was happening in 2013-ish, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Ooh, it's been a few. I was dealing with stomach issues, inflammatory issues, and I had stomach ulcers. So I was dealing with a lot of pain. I was waking up in the middle of the night with this pain that was just eating away at my stomach. It felt like I had zero stomach lining. And you can imagine that I had trouble eating a lot of acidic foods, and I had to find that out the hard way by eating them and realizing that it was like needles in my stomach. So at that time, I decided to do some research, and that's how I found slippery elm on my own. And I took capsules and made teas, and that really helped heal my gut so fast, like faster than it would have if I did nothing about it and just cut the acids out of my diet, and it brought instant relief whenever I took it. Comparing it to any other medications that I took over the counter that are pharmaceutical or whatever, I did try some like antacids. They gave me muscle spasms, so that's why I went the natural route, and slippery elm was the perfect fix for me. I did try taking some aloe vera juice, and it's just a really bad taste. So if I had known about the SuperTrees Botanicals, like their combination with the aloe, slippery elm, and marshmallow, this would have been my #1 go-to with my inflammatory issues that I was dealing with, because it's just the perfect combination for intestinal and stomach health. Aside from my personal experience and the benefits that I talked about with you today of slippery elm, it's also great cosmetically. I talked about it in my previous video about slippery elm, but it is obviously really good for burns on the skin. If you have acne, it can kind of be a healing face mask, create a nice protective barrier, and it's also good for elasticity of the hair and help protect the hair. It is also known to be a great hair detangler, so you can make a DIY detangler out of it. So slippery elm is a pretty awesome herbal supplement to try out if you're going through any kind of inflammatory issues, whether it be from your throat to your digestive system. I hope you guys liked this video and you found it helpful. If you did, press that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel for more videos. I post fashion and lifestyle videos as well as videos similar to this. I will leave all the links to SuperTrees Botanicals, the products I mentioned today, and a super awesome discount code down below in that description box. So make sure you check it out. Follow me on Instagram for more pictures and fun videos, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.